Breaking news in the case of Wynter Wagoner on WKYT News at Noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Victor Puente.
And I'm Kristen Kennedy. WKYT just got a copy of the arrest warrant for Christian Delgado, the man accused of kidnapping the 13-year-old from a Rockcastle County home.
WKYT's Kelsey Soto joins us in studio now with the breaking details.
Well, Wynter Wagoner, a 13-year-old from Mount Vernon, was last seen at her home in mid-October. She was found just before 6 Friday evening at a home in Silver Spring, Maryland by U.S. Marshals. Some new details we just learned from these documents. This alleged kidnapping spans even more state lines than we initially knew, and Wynter herself actually contacted her aunt the day after Christmas. Officers there found her with 37-year-old Christian Alexander Delgado. He's been charged with kidnapping and is awaiting extradition back to Kentucky. We've been combing through Delgado's arrest warrant we obtained. We learned that during the investigation, after she was reported missing, friends and family indicated that Wagoner was planning on running away for several weeks. Court documents show on Friday, December 26, Wynter called her aunt to give her the address she was at in Maryland. Her aunt then called U.S. Marshals to give them that same information. Delgado telling officers he met Wynter online and drove from Florida to Kentucky to get her, and then drove her back to Florida before eventually taking her to Maryland. Delgado is being held on a $1 million bond. He has called the whole situation a misunderstanding and referred to himself as a model citizen in court yesterday. No word on when he'll be extradited, but he does have a tentative court date in Maryland for January 26th.
Kelsey, thank you.